Welcome to Hold the Phone. Your hosts will be with you shortly. Please hold.
Hey guys, welcome back to Hold the Phone. I'm Shania.
And I'm Anshika.
And today we have a very special guest, one of our really close friends, and her name is Catherine.
Hi! I'm really excited to be here. I'm really on your podcast.
Yeah, we're so excited to have Catherine because she's like one of our best friends. And it's so exciting because she's been wanting to be on the podcast for a while, right?
Yeah, and I feel like we've all gotten like way closer this year. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. I think also because we like all have the same lunch and I don't know. Yeah, and like we have like a class together. I feel like that. Yeah, because like Catherine and I actually we like didn't even know each other that much until like sophomore year.
Yeah, and even then, like we only talked until really like when quarantine started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I feel like Anshika, I feel like you and Catherine like knew each other.
I mean,
and like
we've like known each other since like 6th grade, but like
yeah.
I mean, like 8th grade we had PE together.
Oh yeah, we used to walk around the track.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone got closer during quarantine.
Yeah, I didn't even know that like Catherine existed in like middle school.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I think I knew you just because like I was friends with Sneha from 6th grade and so
okay.
And Maida.
Okay, so what we like to do on the episodes usually as a tradition is we like to tell our like best or favorite thing from this week and our least favorite thing. Do you want to start?
Sure.
Since you're a special guest.
Wait, can I say like something that relates to the topic, or are we saving that?
Oh no, you can say whatever you want.
Okay, cool.
It doesn't have to be.
So, my favorite thing was that like my boyfriend. Wait, I can say his name, right?
You can say whatever you want to do.
Okay, so yeah, Carson, like he like came down to Georgia, which was so fun. Like actually, he came on Friday, but he stayed till like this morning. I'm sad he left, but that was my favorite part. And then my least favorite was probably last night, just like trying to study for like what I thought was going to be 3 quizzes, but like we didn't have a pop quiz, so that's good. There's only 2.
Yeah.
I like that too. I like that we did not have a pop quiz.
Yeah.
Should I go next? I can go next.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. My least favorite thing from this week so far is just like that. Like I low-key had like so much anxiety because of econ because of like how much like work I've had to do. It's not only because of econ, but like this week has been so stressful and I'm like ready for it to be over. But I'm also proud of myself because like I haven't like just been giving up, you know, like I've actually been like persevering and like studying. So like I'm proud of myself for that. But my favorite thing from this week so far, well, Taylor Swift, she's been posting a lot of like hints and stuff, like Easter eggs towards things. So I'm like, that's like making me really happy. Even if nothing's gonna happen, it's making me happy. Okay. And she
Oh, sorry.
Okay. My least favorite thing that's happened to me is, yeah, like everyone else, the amount of work that I've had, and yeah, like staying up late and stuff. But I finished my physics quiz and math test today, and I think the rest of the week will be better. And my favorite thing, a new episode of Impeachment came out yesterday. So.
Nice.
Yes, very exciting. And Sheikah loves impeachment.
Yeah, I do.
So I've heard.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So today's episode, what we want to talk about is, well, if you guys listened to the last episode where we talked about freshman advice, there was a brief section where we talked about relationships for a second, even though Anshika and I have absolutely zero experience in relationships, and that's okay. But we felt like we really couldn't give like that great of advice when it came to relationships because we've never been in one. But our special guest, she's been in a relationship. She is in a relationship. So we thought that we would invite her to talk about relationships, or even if you're not in a relationship, I guess like how you would get to that point, or also, you know, like even not being in a relationship, like it's okay to like not be in one. And we thought like you could shed some light on that topic today, Catherine.
Yes, I'd love to. I feel like even though I've been in a relationship for like a year and a half, it's not actually like that long of a time. Like it seems long in like high school. You know what I mean? Because like when I tell people like they're like, oh, like how long have you been dating? I'm like, oh, like a year and a half. They're like, whoa. But I'm like, I mean, in real life, like in comparison, it's not really that long. But yeah, I still have like some things to share.
Yeah, it's like it's not like long like compared to like adults and stuff, but like
Yeah.
relatively for our age, like it's like a long length. And I don't really remember what we said last week or 2 weeks before, like about relationships, but I know it probably wasn't good. So we need an experienced professional.
We said very general stuff, that things like everybody knows that you can really
yeah, it's normal to not be in a relationship because we're not in a relationship.
yeah, we were just trying to be we don't want to give people the wrong advice because obviously we don't know anything. But Catherine, I feel like you could tell us like a little bit about your relationship, because I feel like some of our listeners could be very inquisitive about that.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Okay, well, you guys are like long distance, right?
Yeah, we've been for like I think like less than a year, but like getting to that point. So
Okay. You guys have been doing long distance for less than a year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Even though it seems like forever, like I feel like we've been doing it for so long because we met like last year. Wait, no. Yeah, last year we started dating last year in March, the 8th. And yeah. And then basically he left. I was talking to him like the other day, and he was like, yeah, like I left on October 29th. So it hasn't been.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I thought that he left like over the summer, so I was like, it's been longer than that, but it hasn't.
Yeah, he was able to stay at his house, but then his parents like also moved to Florida, so he had nowhere to like go. So he had to
Okay, yeah.
leave. Yeah.
So we want to know how you guys, like, you know, like, how did you guys like meet?
Oh, yeah, I figured you'd ask this. Okay, so I was in like marching band with like color guard, you know, and he was also in marching band. He's like, you know, like drums or whatever.
Yeah.
And I didn't like meet him there. I knew about him from there. And then like we started on Snapchat. I don't even remember how. I think it was actually like an accident. Like he accidentally texted me or something. But then we started talking and we had like a lot in common. And then we started like meeting up in school like after class. And he would like walk me to my bus. It sounds very middle school. But yeah, and then we basically like went on a few dates, and that's like, yeah.
Wait, I did not even know that he texted you by accident. I knew you guys. I remember like 10th grade, like when it was like starting, or
Yeah.
like they're like you guys would snap, but I don't know it was by accident. That's cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude, also, I didn't know that like it was like you guys like actually like hung out in like like when you were in ninth grade.
We didn't actually hang out. I just knew of him. Like I knew him from there. Like I saw him a couple times, and like I don't know, like everyone kind of like knows each other in the marching band. So I was like, oh yeah, I know who that is. But yeah, apparently he like saw me more times than I saw him. Like I never really like I knew what he kind of looked like, but then again, when I like first really like hung out with him in person, I was like, wait, this is like trippy. Like it was like he just looked so much different than I thought. Like not in a bad way, but I was just kind of like, wait a minute. Like Hiri literally thought he was catfishing me. She was like, wait, like he doesn't look anything like I thought he would. And I was like, yeah, same.
Well, yeah, Snapchat can be misleading sometimes.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah. And he was like, okay, meet me outside of like my math class, because we both had math at the end of the day. And I thought like another guy came out of his class. I thought that was him. And I was like, oh no. Like, is this him? He was like, the other guy was like huge, and I was like, this is so scary, but it wasn't, thank God.
Okay. So yeah, so like that's pretty cool. I mean, like because like you guys have been like dating for a while, I feel like you guys like know each other like obviously like a lot more. Like you guys are obviously very close. But like because you like didn't know him that well before, like were you like nervous before like you actually had to meet him or like go on dates and stuff like that?
Yes, extremely nervous. I literally would like walk into my mom's room before like I had to like go see him, and I was like, no, I don't want to do it. Like I'm too scared. And yeah, and then she's like, Catherine, like just calm down. Like what's the worst that could happen? And then but yeah, we were never like really awkward hanging out, but it was just like I was way more shy.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, I mean, I feel like in every relationship, I mean, who am I talking? But like, it's like makes sense. Like even in friendships, like it's awkward at first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
true.
so this was in like early 2020.
Yeah.
So then like y'all like started dating in March. So like that's like right when COVID hit. Did like COVID like affect, or well, I guess you don't know like what would happen if it didn't happen, but was it like weird like from seeing each other like at school every day to like not seeing each other at all?
Yeah, so like our like second date, I think, we went to like OC Park, I think, and then Chick-fil-A. And like we went to Chick-fil-A and we heard this lady was like, oh, school's gonna close down for 2 weeks, and we were like, huh? Like what? And then that's like, and then I saw him then, and then it was like a while after until I saw him again, because like we had to stay indoors, and um my parents were like, no, you can't see him. So yeah, at first it was like really tough because we had just started dating, but then we couldn't like see each other.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dude, yeah, like if I was in that position, I would have been like, it would have been like kind of like weird. I mean, that's like, we're obviously two different people, but like, it would have been weird to like go from like seeing him like every single day to like not seeing him for like a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then it's like kind of like scary sometimes. But I feel like it worked out so good for you guys.
It did. Was that like butterfly effect thing? He always talks about it, but it's like one little thing can like change the outcome of something else.
Mhm.
Like
Oh my god, yeah, that's so true.
and so but just yeah, I was like, maybe if this didn't happen, we wouldn't still be dating. So like I guess it's good that we spent time apart.
That
Yeah.
is so true. Oh my God. I didn't even
Blessing
think of
in
that.
disguise.
Mm-hmm.
Blessing in disguise.
Yes, I agree with that. I actually have never thought about it like that because, like, the way I was thinking, I was like, oh, like if they spend a lot of time apart, like it might not work out. But like it actually like worked out for the better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like you guys are like so close now. Okay, this next thing I've always been very curious about because like in movies and TV shows, when people like get into relationships, it's always like, oh, like you have to meet the parents or like meet the family, and it's like so scary. And like if I had to do that, I feel like I'm not. I feel like parents like me, but then also like they don't. So how did you deal with that? Because I remember when you were about to meet his parents, like you were literally freaking out a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so nervous. I don't know. I think the first time I met them, I didn't really like say much. I actually, this is totally off topic, but we had spaghetti, and I was like, no, I don't want to, because like eating spaghetti is really messy, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to. This is like really stupid of me to say, but I was just like, ugh, I don't want to eat spaghetti and then like look gross and like not like have good like table manners. But like it's hard to eat spaghetti like clean.
Oh my god, I watched in this thing once, and it was like this girl, she was about to go meet her boyfriend's parents, and then she like practiced eating noodles with a fork before she went.
Exactly.
But it like went okay at the end.
Yeah. Oh wait, Shania, were you say something?
No, go ahead, go ahead.
No, yeah, it was fun. The spaghetti was good. Yeah, it was fine, but like over the course like that we've been dating, I've definitely gotten closer. I think like with not as much his parents, but like his brother and his brother's girlfriend. I also met them like wait no, I met them right after I met the parents because like they live in Florida, like Carson, but they had like like come up to Georgia to like spend time with their family, but then they got like locked here because of or like lockdown. And so yeah, I got to like hang out with them and it was like we've all become like best friends, I feel like.
That's so cool. Dude, I feel like it's always so good to have somebody that like you're like friends with in like your significant other's family because like it makes it like more comfortable.
Exactly, yeah. Um Ethan's like girlfriend, her name's Erin. She is so nice. I literally love going to Florida. I love going there to see Carson and everything, but she's also like a big plus. And she hangs out with like Carson and Ethan all the time. So I'm kind of like, maybe it's nice to see like a girl and like be able to do like, you know.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Wait, so what was like the experience of Carson meeting your parents and your family?
Oh, okay. So since my parents are divorced, I think it was like a little bit more nerve wracking for him since he has to meet them separately. But my mom is like, y'all know her. She's like pretty chill with like everything. Um, yeah, I think that was fine. Like, I forgot exactly how it happened, but they're like really close now. And she's like, oh yeah, like you're like part of my family, blah blah. My dad was like the scary one. I literally was so nervous. I think I was like shaking a bit, like for him to meet my dad.
Oh my gosh. Dude, honestly, like, yeah, meeting, like, I feel like meeting the dad is, like, so scary.
It is, especially my dad. I feel like he's like kind of protective over me more than like my other siblings. But yeah, he's learned to be less intimidating.
Wait, did you meet his parents first or did he meet your parents first?
I met his parents first, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, like, now I feel like everything is good because, I mean, I think that, like, as long as, like, you're just, like, respectful to the parents, like, everything is, like, fine,
Yeah.
you know? So I think that's, like, a good thing. If any of our listeners are getting into a relationship, just be respectful to the parents.
yeah, and like relaxed.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I feel like, I mean, especially like if you're like our age, it's like you're almost like an adult anyway. So, like, you know, you can probably, even if like the parents are kind of like overprotective, like, you know, like the person whose parents you're meeting, like, you're still gonna like them and they're still gonna like you. So I think it's gonna be fine. Okay.
Also, I feel like when you're I mean, again, I don't know, but I think like when you're an adult and you meet someone's parents, it's like a lot more official.
Yeah.
Like obviously when you're young and you're living with your parents, it's like a lot more normal for like parents to meet their children's.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. The next thing, this is kind of like sad-ish. Well, it's not sad, but it's like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have questions like this. So like when you like do long distance, it's obviously like really hard sometimes. Like I can imagine because like you don't get to see them a lot or every day. I mean like at least like you guys. I mean it's still hard, but like you guys like don't live like that far, like not like across the country. So you can
Yeah.
always like drive down here. But like we want to know like the difficult like parts of long distance because obviously like there are always good parts, but we want to know like the hard parts and how
Yeah.
you got through them.
Okay. I think the biggest one, I think like everyone would say this, but it's definitely communication. And like we get mad at each other a lot, like when we're apart because we miss each other. Um, but yeah, like sometimes I'll just be like, this happened more recently that I've like gone back to school and like I'm not virtual, but I don't really have like that much time to talk to him in like the day. And I think that like it just like it comes across, I guess, to him as like I'm in a way like forgetting about him and like, you know, but like it's just I don't have enough hours in the day and it can get hard and like sometimes I also need a break, but then it's hard to like tell him like, hey, like I just need a break. You know, or like a phone cleanse. I've done that before and like it didn't go too well because phone is like our only way of communication. So if I do go on a phone cleanse and it's like, you know, he's not gonna
Yeah.
see me like talk to him for a while.
Yeah. I mean, that's understandable. I feel like it happens to a lot of people when they go long distance, but it's also it's hard to like communicate all the time because it's like when they're with you, you see them in person and then they go somewhere else and you might text them once in a while. But like when they're long distance, they're like always, should I text him now or should I wait? Or like, I don't want to text him now.
Yeah.
I feel like definitely like what you said, like communication is like the biggest aspect of like long distance because if you don't have communication, then like you literally like have nothing.
Yeah, and like you're both in school, so it's so busy. And it's like both, I mean, well, it's an important year for you. Wait, what? He's a junior, sophomore in college?
Yeah, sophomore.
I mean, yeah, I mean, college is important too. I mean, but like you're a senior in high school, so it's like college apps and stuff. So it's like a really stressful season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and in sorry, I'll say one more thing and then you can talk. Like in college, it's like you obviously have like a little bit more freedom, even though you have like work. You do have a little bit more freedom where like you can like pick your own hours, like you know, you can pick what time your classes are and things like that. Whereas like in high school, like we're literally in class all day. So like we like half of our day like just goes to being in school and then we have to come home and do like more work. So like obviously like yeah, that's like understandable like Anshika said like that you wouldn't have enough time, but yeah, like communication very important.
But you know what? Oh wait, you wanted to say something. Go.
Oh no, you can go.
I was just like, because last year we were at home, right? So it was like good, like you were saying, it was good that you had more time last year to talk to him and stuff and see each other.
Yeah. Also something that we've definitely like hasn't been that good lately is he has like college but he does it online. So basically he has like a lot more free time than me and like I feel like he does a lot of fun things with his family and it's just like he is out like doing those fun things and then I'm in school obviously or like doing homework or studying and like staying up really late and then he like sometimes could get upset at me that I'm like not like hanging out with him and everything and I'm like I feel like it's wrong for him to get upset because I'm over here like working so hard trying to get like good grades and like I feel like he's just like out having fun and it's like not fair of him to be upset at me. But then I have to think like he's like he just misses me and he just wants to talk to me and so I have to like be more understanding. But yeah, I definitely got like really upset. I think I told you guys like at lunch
Oh
about
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's like a balance, right? Like you have to figure out like ways to communicate and have time for yourself. But like, yeah, like we're literally in school all day and then we have to go home and do homework all night.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think also like in truth, like having a balance and like compromising at like certain points, like he can compromise on some things and like you compromise on some things. And like I feel like that's like really like one of like the best solutions that could be done for that, you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now for the good parts. What are the good parts of long distance?
Oh, okay. Um this is interesting, but like sometimes I feel like he has two different personalities. Like I hear a different voice when I talk to him, like long distance, than when I talk to him like in real life. So I feel like I get like two different people. You know what I mean? And we Netflix party a lot. Right now we're watching TBD. I have watched it before, but he hasn't. And like it's so funny because now he's like, Catherine, let's watch it. Let's watch it now. And yeah, he gets pretty excited for that. And then what else is good? Oh yes, I get to like travel more, which is pretty fun. I realize I actually don't like it that much, but I did like it. And then yeah, I went on a plane by myself like one two. I think like 6 times over the summer. Before those times were just like going to see him.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's like so cool. I mean, like, I remember, wait, like over the summer, you went to Florida like 5 times or something? Or I don't know. But like over the past year, you've gone a lot, right?
Yeah, I've been trying to go like any way that I can. Like my mom visits her family there a lot, so she goes up and I'll be like, "Hey, can I tag along?" Or I'll get like a flight, and my dad helps out with that, so he's like, you know.
No,
Oh,
that's really cool. It's like when I like heard you were going on a plane for the first time alone, I was like, I'm jealous. I want to be her. It's like independent.
yeah. I was like, I would be the third wheel. Like, I'll come.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Come
I
on.
just want to travel. Yeah, that's really cool. I wish I could like do that, travel a lot. I mean, it sounds really fun. And also like I feel like didn't you guys go to like Disney World?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah.
Doesn't he live like very close there?
Yeah, he lives like right next to like Universal actually, not Disney, but
That's so cool.
Oh, yes. Because I feel like in Florida there's so many like cool things to do. And like when you travel there, like you guys get to do all of those cool things together.
Yeah.
yeah. Wait, what were you saying, Anshika?
Oh no, no, no. I was saying yeah, like agreeing.
Oh yeah, it's fun because like we love to like cook or like eat food. That's like one of our like main things that we do. So yeah, it's like the other food there, like all the restaurants and everything. It's cool that I get to like go to that. And we've also been to the beach a couple times. I have like some cute pictures from there.
So like a how long is the beach from? Like, is it a road trip type thing?
It's like an hour. So it's like, you know, we can play music and stuff. But yeah.
Okay. I have one last question for you because then I know that you have stuff that you want to talk about
Okay, sure.
before the time runs out. Okay. One thing I'm like always really interested in this because I haven't been in a relationship, but like I just want to know. So, like, how has being in a relationship changed you as a person? Like for the good or for the worse, but hopefully for the good.
Hmm. I actually saw this question on like the Google Doc. I was trying to think about it and I like completely forgot my answer, but I'm just gonna like go off of whatever. Okay, so I used to like honestly be like a pretty negative person. Like I would always see things like it like glass half empty, you know, like that thing. And then but Carson's like the exact opposite. He sees everything like so positively. And so I think just being with him has made me like really change my perspective on things, which is nice. And oddly, I think I've become more independent because you know how like some people become super codependent in their relationship and like it's like a known thing like you don't want to depend on someone else like for your like main source of happiness. So I think I've been like really aware of that and like I try to not be like that. Yeah, so I think that has also made me more like independent and find things that like make me happy as well because seeing him like with all his passions, it makes me want to like invest in new stuff.
Dude, actually, I've like seen you. That's like really sweet. That's so nice. I
Yeah.
was like, aw, that's so cute. But I've actually like seen you become more independent, I feel like. Because I mean, before before you and Carson started dating, like we had only been like really good friends for like maybe like 6 months. Because I feel like we weren't that close before. But I feel like during that time, like I kind of like got a sense of like who you were. And like after you guys started dating, like recently, like I've seen like so much growth in you, like independently too. Like I feel like you take like initiative on things, which I mean, that's like really cool to see, especially from people who are in a relationship. I think that's like really nice. Also, we have 10 minutes left, just letting you guys know.
Okay.
No, and like yeah, like you were saying, like you are like more positive. I feel like not that you were like a negative Nelly before, but I feel like surrounding yourself with someone who makes you more positive. Like what's that saying? Like you are who you surround yourself with. like your friends or something, like, or any relationships. That's really good. Yeah.
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 Okay, did you have anything that you wanted to talk about that we didn't talk about?
Oh, I do want to talk about one thing that okay, so my dad always told me, he's like, I feel like every parent says this, but they're like, you can't love anyone else unless you love yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I used to be like, that's not true. Because like, last year, I feel like I was going through a pretty hard time and I wasn't like, I didn't really like look after myself or anything like that. I was just like, I was not doing so well. And then I realized like I felt so different. Like I couldn't like show anyone love or anything. I was always like angry or upset. And then I was like, wait, this is so true. Like you have to seriously love yourself in order to give it back to like anyone else. I don't know. I think that's like a big lesson that I've learned so far. And Carson doesn't think that's true, but I think it's very true.
Yeah, I think that's so important because obviously like you you need to have some love for yourself and then also some love for the people who you surround yourself with, like your family, your friends, your significant others, or anything like that. And I feel like that's so important because, I mean, until like you love yourself, you're really never gonna like fully like commit yourself to your person that you like love or like your significant other. And I feel like that's so important. And like I've like also read so many articles on that, and I think it's true. I think that like you can't like progress far enough in your relationship until like you love yourself.
No, and the thing that you were saying before about like codependency, I mean, it's like, it's so much more important to be like two independent people with each other rather than being just dependent on each other. And like, yeah, it's like really important to be like a whole, like stable person. Otherwise, you won't be able to give something to someone if you don't have anything to give to yourself. So, yeah, it's really important.
Yeah. Thank you, Catherine, for telling us that lesson. I feel like a lot of people need to hear that sometimes.
Wise words.
Yeah.
I thought I had like one more thing and I'm trying to remember. Oh, yes. So, I obviously like, I was like 15, almost 16 when I started like dating. And it became like a long-term relationship. So I just like have a little bit of advice. I feel like even though I guess like it did work out for me, but like sometimes it does catch up to you and it's like, like I was just like, I'm still like a kid and I like, and everything. And it's just like sometimes relationships, like it doesn't make anything easier. Relationships like just make your life harder. That doesn't mean it's like worse. Obviously, like they're meant to like, like have positive outcomes. But yeah, I would just say like you were talking how like it's okay to like not be in a relationship until you're like whenever you're ready. And I totally agree with that. Because everyone's different and yeah, so just waiting, I guess, for like the right person. And if that's like early, then that's early. But if it's, when you're 20 or like something like that, then that's fine too.
Yes.
Yeah, it all depends on the person.
Yeah.
I mean, also, I mean, that just like, because you're so mature and like independent and stuff, so it's good. I mean, like, you're like a real life representation that it can work when you're young.
Exactly.
Very true.
What was one thing? Oh, we have 5 minutes left. We still have time. I want to know, this is a fun question because I think in our last episode we talked about this when we were talking about relationships. But basically I don't like I'm like okay with PDA, like seeing other people with PDA, but like not like a whole lot. What are your thoughts on PDA, Catherine?
Oh, I don't like to see it. I mean, like in public, yeah, I'll like hug him or like kiss him quickly, but it's nothing like
Quickly.
you know what I mean? Like not like sustained. um, yeah, I think it's like I don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing it.
Yeah, just like really do it in private. You don't need to do it in front of everybody.
Yeah. Sometimes I think couples are cute though. Like I'll see them like hugging or like holding hands, and I'm like, that is so cute.
Yeah.
And then I realize like, wait, I have a boyfriend. I can do that too.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page about PDA. Because sometimes I'm at school and I see some questionable things.
God, oh my God, I hate seeing people in school.
Yeah, no, I would not do that at school. Never, no.
No, because the worst things were like the things I saw in middle school. Sometimes the things I saw in middle school, and I was like, you guys are literally like 12 years old.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for joining us on this episode. It was so fun.
Yeah,
It
thank you.
was.
Was it as nerve-wracking as you thought it would be?
No. It was yeah, it was good.
It got better as you went. Do you think?
I think so, yeah. I love y'all's other podcast, so it was just like nice being a part of it. It's kind of cool. I don't know, it's just so cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun. And like we said before, like we wanted to have Catherine on for a long time. We just like I feel like we didn't know what to talk about, but then like all of a sudden, like one day,
Yeah, this is like the perfect topic.
yeah. Okay. Well, that's all for this episode. You guys can listen to our other episodes if you haven't yet. And you can follow us on Instagram at Hold the Phone Podcast. It's really fun. We post a lot of updates on there. So you guys can follow us on there. Yeah, anything else to say?
Oh, me? Oh, no, I'm good, yeah.
Anshika, do you have anything else?
For coming. Blessings to all your families, and I'll see you in another week.
Yeah, okay. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.